Yo, what's up, guys? Got a little video here for you guys. Wanted to talk about my relationship with money. I think I've been through like 3 phases in my life since I was 13 years old, and I want to really share with you guys so you can learn. So first of all, money is not good or bad. Money is just a tool. Same way as you get a hammer and you can use it to build something, build a house, you can get a hammer and you can use it to destroy something, for example, destroy life, right? So is it the hammer good or bad? No. It's just the person that grabs the hammer. Is the relationship between the person that grabs the hammer and the hammer that's gonna make it a good tool or a bad tool? The money's the same way. It's who you are. Again, we come to the same thing. It's not what you have to do with a hammer, it's who you are. So your relationship with money. When I was 13 years old, I started my relationship with money. Is when I started to make my first euros, my first dollars, and it was just picking up poop, picking up shit of dogs of people. I would just knock houses, big houses, and be like, hey, I'll just pick up all your dog poop. I'll just charge you $5. And believe it or not, I started making a lot of money when I was 13 at that time for me. I could buy video games, stuff like that. So at that time, I would use the money, obviously, to destroy myself. I would just buy video games, which is a vice, and just I would not invest the money in myself, Little after that, I started just having that hunger of making more money, and I started investigating in the internet, and I realized I could make more money, buying stuff in China cheap and selling it here. And that's when I started making more money, And either way, until I was probably like 20 years old, my relationship with money was not very good. Most of cases, I would use money to destroy myself. Parties, drugs, women, video games, stuff like that, trips, but trips that didn't have any sense. I was not making any return in those trips. I was just going on a trip and getting hammered with drugs and party. So it's different if I go on a trip, it's an investment. Because first of all, I'm not partying, I'm not drinking, so I'm relaxing myself and investing in my peace, my peace, my wife's peace. I'm documenting everything, so that's creating me content, so people can just get to know me. I'm actually, using those trips to also teach people lessons and share it. So, a trip can be destroying. You can destroy yourself in a trip to Cancun, or you can build yourself in a trip to Cancun. Are you traveling and getting hammered in drugs, party, alcohol, food? Or are you traveling and waking up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., reading, walking in the beach, going to the gym, eating food, eating good food, documenting your life, working on your business, working on yourself? I mean, guys, it just always comes to who you are. So when I was 20 years old, I got tired of chasing money. I didn't never make any kind of big money. I was not even able to just move out of my parents' house. Just imagine, I was living with my parents. So I got tired, man. I just realized that I just was not gonna make big money doing it that way, and I was not feeling good. I was doing jobs I didn't like. I was making little businesses that I didn't like. I was making little hustles that I was not enjoying. I was just making everything for the money. So I got tired, man. And I just started the gym when I was 20 years old. And the gym, I fell in love, man. It saved my life. I just loved the gym. So I was like, look, man, I don't care about the money anymore. I just want to make a living with fitness, bro. So I started, documenting. Something told me start documenting on YouTube. Start, documenting on Instagram. Start investing yourself in coaches, in learning how to train, how to eat. I started investing in food, in coaches, in knowledge, in my business. And, 6 years after that, I became a millionaire. I built a good relationship with money from 20 to 26-year-old, and then I became a millionaire. So then it became another phase in my life. It was the phase when I was already a millionaire. I had my dream car, my Lamborghini, my Lambo, my wife, the house, the trips. And then I just kind of started again to want just more money, I just wanted to make more money. I don't know why. I just wanted to buy more expensive stuff. And I started to destroy my marriage, destroy my business, destroy my health. And let me put you an example. I got a team that started to take care of my business. So I stepped out of my business. I invested in an app to automate my business. So I was not actually having any contact with my clients. I built my business and I became a millionaire because I just cared about people, because I built relationships. I help people from my heart. I was with them. And then once I became a millionaire, I started to be an ungrateful motherfucker, and I just wanted more money. The fucking devil just got me there, got me. And soon I realized I was destroying myself. I gained a lot of free time because I didn't have to take care of my clients. So I would just focus on doing content. So I got just bored of doing content. I just had too much free time. So I got bored and I started to desire. And when I started to desire stuff, it was more women outside my marriage. It was drugs, it was party. And I started to get together with the wrong people. I started to party a lot, started to do cocaine, drugs. Developed an addiction to cocaine. I nearly killed myself. So I nearly overdosed in cocaine. That was a big wake-up call. I had a motorcycle accident, nearly lost my life. I thought I would never walk again. When the car hit me, I couldn't move, I couldn't stand up. So I was there in the floor and I thought I was not able to move. I mean, I've raced motorcycles, so I know what to have an accident, and I know I just couldn't stand up, bro. I thought my back was broken. So it was a very scary moment in my life where in that point when I was in the ambulance going back to the hospital, I mean, I completely forgot money, bro. I just even get fucking chills thinking of this moment right now. In that moment, I was never thinking in God or anything like that, but like, I just fucking asked, I mean, whoever's out there, bro, I just want to walk again. I just want to, bro, I just want to hug my wife. I just want to be with my wife. I just want to walk again. I just want to be that kid again, bro. I don't care about money anymore. Fucking take the Lambo, take everything. I don't give a shit, bro. That was my mentality in the ambulance, and God listened to me. Jesus saved me. So hours after that, I literally walked out of that hospital. It was a miracle, bro. It was a miracle. And at that point, I still didn't understand that was Jesus. At that point, I still didn't really understand how God operated in my life, but I was just so grateful. I was so grateful. I just eliminated the money thing of my life, and I instantly started to be that kid again that became a millionaire. And I just literally told all my team just to fuck off. I literally said, it's over. The app was gone. I started to take care of all my clients again. I recovered my life. I recovered my marriage. I stopped doing drugs. It's amazing, bro. And that is the relationship with money that I have right now, and I've had always, that I built myself and I haven't destroyed. And I just use it as a tool to build myself and build other people. I use it as a tool to give faith to other people. This Rolls Royce, it's giving you faith right now. It's showing you that what I'm telling you is the way. So it's giving faith to people. It's not money. I didn't use money as a selfish way to just fulfill my selfish desires. If you buy stuff and you don't show it to the world, that's selfish. I share everything with the world so the world can have faith that someone with nothing can build anything. So guys, there you go. Just use this video to understand if you're having a relationship with money that's building you or destroying you. I've gone through all those phases in life, and I'm always aware. I've always with my fucking, hands up, like, hey, any moment I feel I'm destroying myself with money, I just gotta gain conscious and just change that. So that's why it's so important, your environment, who you surround yourself with, is key in order to build a great relationship with money. Get close to people that have a great relationship with money, and that's how you do it, guys. Love you guys. Check my free masterclass. You have it in the link below. And if you guys want to connect with me, want to get closer to me, want to jump in my coaching, want to take your life to the next level, want to build the person you admire, respect, want to build a business you've always wanted, want to build a personal brand, want to build the best relationship with your wife, your kids, people, want to be a great person, just hit me a DM on Instagram. I am LLADOS, and let's start working, guys. Let's get you to live your best life. Let's do it.